I'm Emmanuel, and welcome to my workbench, and welcome to another Friday Fast 5, where I am featuring the notes in my world currency collection. And today's first country is in Southeast Africa, and we are going to Mozambique. Let's check out the country profile. The Republic of Mozambique is a country in southern East Africa on the coast of the Indian Ocean, bordered by Tanzania to the north, Malawi and Zambia to the northwest, Zimbabwe to the west, and Eswatini and South Africa to the south. Its flag is a horizontal tricolor of a green, black, and yellow stripes, separated by thin silver lines, with a red triangle on the hoist side featuring a gold star with a book, a hoe, and a gun on the star. The emblem features the hoe and the gun and the book on a mountain with a rising sun on a yellow field with a red star bordered in gold at the top, and a sprig of corn and some palm leaves on either side. This is where Mozambique is located in southern East Africa. And from 1911 to 1974, it used the escudo. From 1980 to 2006, it used the old metical. And since 2006, it uses the new metical. All right, I have some quite old notes over here. Let's start with the first one over here. This is 100 escudos. Bank of Mozambique. This is dated 1961. National Ultra Overseas Bank, or National Ultramarine Bank. We have a gentleman there. It says Aires de Ornelas. And the watermark is of the Portuguese coat of arms. There does seem to be a security strip down the center as well. And the back of the note, the seal of the overseas bank, as well as some beautiful lathe work from greens to oranges and purples. Very cool. The next note that I have is 500 escudos. Bank of Mozambique. This time, this person here is Caldas Xavier. This is dated 1967. The watermark, I believe, is of this gentleman, but a little bit older. Mozambique, Portuguese province, it says here. Another security strip down the note over here. And on the back, we have the coat of arms of Mozambique during the colonial days. Very, very cool. After independence, Mozambique switched over from the escudo to the metical, and this is 100,000 meticals, a bright orange note. Here is the Central Bank of Mozambique. We have a watermark here featuring a the denomination. You can just make it out here. The denomination and a it looks like a knot of some kind, like a symbol, like in the shape of a knot. We have the font in increasing size over here. There does seem to be something in this section over here. I can't really make it out here. Let's see here. Yeah, it's the same symbol as is in the watermark. Maybe it's one of these symbols that you have to turn the paper over on edge to see. And on the back, we have a hydro dam, greens and orangey reds. Very cool. The final note is the currently circulating new metical. We have Samara Moisés Machel, first president of Mozambique, it says. This is a polymer note. You can see the transparent window over here. 20 meticals. This is a 2011 note. Very cool. And on the other side, we have a rhinoceros. Is there a watermark? Yes, there is a watermark of the gentleman over here. Very, very cool. Let's see how these notes react under UV light. Starting with the older notes, I don't think there'll be anything in here from the... Oh, well, I was wrong. This is from the 60s, but you can see very, very clearly that all of the serial numbers and all of the Bank of Mozambique and the signatures on the note glow brightly. And on the back side, nothing on this side, but yeah, the overprint here, all of the overprinting does seem to glow brightly. And on the other note, same thing on the other note, all Bank of Mozambique and the serial numbers and the signatures as well, and the date, all glow green in the UV. That is very cool for the note in the 60s. That was quite progressive, I think. The next note, the old 100,000 metical note, we have all of the central portion over here. We can see the knot very clearly. That's in the watermark. There are fibers throughout in yellow color. We can see the serial number here is glowing. Very cool. And on the other side, we have another symbol over here, 100,000 in words. The seal over here, as well as the symbol over here, all glow in UV. And the final polymer note has the denomination in a square over here that glows, as well as this serial number is orange. And on the other side, nothing is reacting on this side. Very, very cool. From Mozambique, we head over to Asia, to Myanmar. Let's go see the country profile. The Republic of the Union of Myanmar is a country in Southeast Asia. It is bordered to the north by China, to the northwest by Bangladesh, and Laos and Thailand to the east and southeast. It borders the Indian Ocean to the southwest. Its flag is a horizontal tricolor of yellow, green, and red with a silver star in the center. The state seal features the outline of the country of Myanmar on a richly designed gold field surrounded by some leaves and surmounted by a gold star. Myanmar is located right here, south of China, and next to Bangladesh and India over here, and the Indian Ocean over there. Since 1952, Myanmar uses the kyat. We have seen this country before. This country is Myanmar, but we saw this country under the letter B for Burma when it underwent a name change from Myanmar to Burma. There is a watermark of this gentleman right over here. You can just make it out. Bright orange and browns and greens. I don't know this denomination. Most likely it'll be in Western script. This is one kyat, and it says Bank of Myanmar here in bright oranges and greens. Beautiful contrasting colors. Let's see how this note reacts under UV light. There does seem to be a wash on the whole note, and there are blue fibers throughout the note as well. Very cool. And on the back, yeah, there's a wash throughout the whole note, and we can see the blue fibers as well. Very cool. From Asia, we head to Africa, where we go to Namibia. Let's go check out the country profile. The Republic of Namibia is in southern Africa and borders the Atlantic Ocean to the west, Angola and Zambia to the north, Botswana to the east, and South Africa to the south. Its flag features a blue triangle on the hoist side, a green triangle on the bottom flag side, bisected with a red diagonal stripe. separated with white lines, and on the blue field it has a golden sun. The coat of arms features the shield bearing the flag and surmounted by a blue, red, and white eagle and antelope on either side. This is where Namibia is located in southern Africa. And from 1993 to date, Namibia uses the dollar. Prior to 1993, Namibia was known as Southwest Africa. All right, I love collecting notes when I can get a weird denomination or an unusual denomination. This is a polymer note. You can see the clear window with the rhinoceros over here. There is a reflective strip down the middle with the denomination as well. But this is $30. There is a tactile square here for the visually impaired. This note is dated 2020 over here. Namibian black rhino. Beautiful blue note. Yellow tones as well. And on the back we have, this is the 30th anniversary of their independence, hence the $30. And we have most likely early presidents. Very, very cool. Let's see how this note reacts under UV light. The serial number over here glows, and there is a box with the denomination. The serial number over here glows as well. This one is in orange and this one is in green, and on the back we have the denomination that just jumps out at you over here, as well as items on the corners and the number 30 over here. Very, very cool. I think I had this note reversed. This is most likely the front of the note. From Africa, we head into Asia again, and this time we're going to Nepal. Let's go check out the country profile. Nepal, or the Federal Democratic Republic of Nepal, is a landlocked Central Asian country in the Himalayas, bordered to the north by China and to the south by India. Its flag is made up of two red triangles bisecting each other at the top point, and has a sun and crescent moon on the top triangle and a sun on the bottom triangle, both in silver. The whole flag itself is bordered in blue. The emblem features the mountains of the Himalayas surrounded by flowers and a pair of shaking hands under sprigs of wheat below. This is where Nepal is located in Asia, and since 1932 Nepal uses the rupee. All right, let's have a look at this note. It has greens and browns. We have a mountain over here. There is a watermark of some flowers. You can just make it out over there. Nepalese script. There is a security strip down over here. And this is 10. I guess it's 10 rupees. This banknote is dated 2020. Is there a second watermark? There is not a second watermark. It's just clear so that you can see the mountain through the paper. Some kind of mountain goat on the back as well. Awesome. Let's see how this note reacts under UV light. The serial number and a green wash in the center, the signatures, the mountain, and the denomination pops out from nowhere over here. Very cool. And on the back of the note, nothing that I can make out on the back of the note. All right, we head back to the Caribbean for the final note of the video today, and we go to the Netherland Antilles. Let's go check out the country profile. The Netherland Antilles is a constituent country of the Kingdom of the Netherlands and is made up of several islands, including Saba, St. Eustatius, St. Martin, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. Its flag is a vertical tricolor of white, red, and white with a horizontal blue stripe across the center, featuring 6 5 pointed stars in the center of the blue stripe. The coat of arms features 6 blue stars on a yellow field surrounded by a red border and surmounted by a crown. And here is a map of where the islands are located belonging to the Netherland Antilles. We have St. Eustatius, St. Martin, and Saba up here, and we have Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao down here. Since 1828, the Netherland Antilles use the guilder or the gulden. Let's have a look at this note. Now, some countries in the Netherland Antilles who use this currency also produce their own currency. I believe Aruba does, and I think Curacao has just started issuing the Caribbean guilder as well, which I'm trying to acquire. But this is a bright blue 2.5 guilder note. Netherland Antilles. It has a modern jet airplane on the note, which is really, really cool. This one seems to be dated 1970. Very cool note, unusual denomination. Some bright yellows on the back as well to contrast with the blues. I love it. Awesome. Let's have a look at how this one reacts under UV light. There are blue fibers throughout. Very fitting for this blue note. And on the back, again, just the blue fibers on this note. Well, thanks again for joining me on this Friday Fast 5. Here is a map of the status of this video series. Countries in green are the countries for which I have all of the notes I wish to collect. Countries in orange are countries for which I am still looking for notes to complete my typeset, and the countries in white are yet to be covered in this video series. Well, I always appreciate a thumbs up if you care to do that, and I'll see you next week for my next episode. Thanks for watching.